Hello and welcome to our channel. With Flash releasing in the theaters, it's time to take a look at the ending and the post-credit scene. But beware, spoilers lie ahead. We won't waste a single moment of your time as we dive into post-credit scenes, cameos, and details that sets up some things that could be happening in the future. But first, let's talk about a mind-boggling cameo that had us all in stitches.
What's wrong with you?
Basically, if you don't know what happens at the end, Barry approaches Batman from behind in a scene from The Flash, and it is then revealed that George Clooney's Batman is actually in place of Michael Keaton's. Then Barry says, "You're not Batman," to which Clooney's Batman replies to Barry, "What's wrong with you? I mean, at least if you're gonna play Batman, shave your beard so we don't see that white beard under your mask." I am joking. But it implies that no one should be aware of who Batman is because Bruce Wayne has always kept his identity a secret. Even though this scene isn't very significant, it's still a pretty fun cameo, though it also implies the memories of Ezra Miller's Flash are still with him after the race, which opens the door, and sets up a return at some point in the future. So what this means is Ezra Miller's Flash is currently stuck in a Clooney Batman universe. Hopefully they put something in the new Aquaman's movie post-credit scenes for this. We know the ending explanation was short, but that's because we are gonna cover it in an Easter eggs video. Now for the fun part, let's talk about the post-credits scene where it shows us Barry Allen and Jason Momoa's Aquaman in his human form. Barry is explaining the events of the film to his fellow Justice League member, especially the fact that although there appeared to be multiple Batmans in various universes, the same was not the case for Aquaman. Unfortunately, Arthur was too drunk to understand and eventually collapsed into a puddle. Barry explains to his fellow superhero that he lives nearby and welcomes him to crash on his couch. Still, Arthur insisted that it was okay for him to remain in the puddle. In response, Barry leaves his inebriated friend on the sidewalk and heads back home. Fans were upset when this Aquaman image leaked days before the movie's release. There was disagreement about Aquaman's alcohol tolerance, and whether the scene we had just seen was representative of his actual drinking habits. This scene wasn't important. I don't know why people care about little things like Aquaman's alcohol habits. Regardless, it was still a funny scene, and hopefully, Aquaman gets the redemption arc he deserves in his upcoming movie, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, especially since not everyone was happy to see him as a bumbling mess. The post-credit scene did not appear to give out any major hint for the future of the DC universe. However, it goes a long way toward explaining why timeline problems won't affect Aquaman 2, because Arthur will always look the same. When it comes to the actual reset, it appears that most of the previous characters will remain in the new DCU timeline, with the main trinity being that Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman will get recast with new actors, with Superman Legacy kicking off the new DCU franchise. Flash will essentially be the end of the Snyderverse timeline, with everything coming after the film taking part in the new DCU timeline. But having said that, what are your thoughts on this? What did you think about the Flash ending and what you thought about the movie? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe for more cinema content. The videos will only get better.